so much for the invitation to join you all virtually today, and thank you for representing the Iranian American community across Virginia and across the country. And thank you for advocating for the people of Iran who need our support now more than ever. Certainly, we have seen how Iranians in Iran have been struggling under the violence and repression of the Ayatollah's clerical regime for over 40 years now. It's a struggle that has drawn renewed worldwide attention in light of the nationwide protests sparked by the murder of a young woman, Masha Amini, at the hands of the regime's morality police. In the 4 weeks since her death, Iranian security forces have killed a reported 185 people, including 19 children, and arrested thousands. The deaths of 2 other teenage girls, Sarina Esmailzadeh and Nika Shakarami, have added to the outrage and have become a rallying cry for the Iranians demanding their rights. Yet in the face of international condemnation, the regime has responded not by offering serious reform, but by blaming a vast Western conspiracy and escalating its violent response. It's targeting students and other youth who have formed the core of this protest movement. I want to express my steadfast support and commend the bravery, courage, and resolve of these women and men, and girls and boys, as they demand basic freedoms and stand up to the Iranian regime in the face of appalling intimidation, violence, detention, and death. We know that since its inception, the Iranian regime has persecuted and enacted legal discrimination against women through criminal statutes which make it nearly impossible to seek justice for domestic violence or lead to long criminal sentences for women who post unveiled images of themselves to social media sites. In addressing you today, I want to make clear that my condemnation of the Iranian regime's suppression against women is strong, and their use of violence against those who have taken peaceful action in resistance to this totalitarianism is wrong. In response, I have supported 2 recent resolutions in the House of Representatives speaking out against the regime's violation of basic human rights, including the freedom of expression. I commend the Biden administration for sanctioning the morality police, and I've encouraged the administration to impose additional sanctions on those in government responsible for the repression of the ongoing protests. It has also never been more important for Congress and the administration to expand its support for internet freedom programs that allow the Iranian people to bypass the internet and mobile communication blackouts that are implemented by the regime to censor speech, block coordination, and prevent the rest of the world from seeing the reality of their violent repression. And finally, I want to highlight the important role you all play in advocating for basic human rights and self-determination on behalf of the Iranian people in Iran. Change can only come if those who speak out against the regime's violations have their voices heard, and you are doing your part by calling on members of Congress to impose true costs on the regime for its reprehensible actions. Thank you again for the opportunity to address you all. I wish to express my gratitude for your advocacy and for hosting this event in support of the protesters in Iran, whose participation and sacrifice has demonstrated to the world that the people of Iran desire true democratic change. Their work, their sacrifice, and their protest has been inspiring. I support them, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to join you all today. Thank you.